Hey, so I wanted to show something off today that I thought was pretty cool thing that I came up with. So I have a previous video about the arcade machine I built, which actually is right here, and I wanted another one. Not, not another arcade board like what the Pandora's box has, but a lot of the games that came out for the PS2, the Xbox original, and the Dreamcast just so happened to be games that were on the arcades. Some examples are here, and then this is different, which I'll actually get to in a minute. So, what I've built is it's not an arcade machine, but it is a nice alternative, and this is why I'm sharing it, because I do think that it's a smart way to kind of achieve the same type of playability if you're also interested in building something akin to an arcade machine, but a little more subtle. So what I have here is a wall-mounted monitor. It's Insignia. It was on sale. I'm not a big TV buff, but it's not a smart TV. It's not a powerful TV. It's just a fucking TV, which is fine considering that I'm going to be using it to display images from the Xbox and PlayStation 2. I picked this wall mount specifically because it can slide if I need it to. Right now it's in a pretty good spot, but maybe if I have company over and they want to position themselves in a way that's different, then you could always slide it. But anyway, so the monitor isn't really the thing that makes it to me. It's this shelf, which I got from IKEA for actually pretty cheap. I think it was 30 bucks. I'm pretty sure it was 30 bucks. And it comes with basically everything. It comes with except for the wall mount screws. That's what it doesn't come with. But here's how the shelf works. It's got one basic thin shelf that sits here, which I just use to kind of display the games that are currently in the consoles. And then I have a switcher here, which is dusty as hell. I pulled it out recently. Should probably dust it. And then the shelf itself comes out kind of like a ironing board, I guess. Similar concept. Let me just get it set up. So yeah, what you do is you take this piece, which would normally just be resting on the side. I probably should have filmed it. But it rests under here, and all you do is you lift this piece up, so that's, fucking flat, 180 degrees, and you just move this out. It's on a little pole here, just spins on it here. Or with one hand, and that would just normally go all the way back. But anyway, so it fits in right there. Now, you might be wondering, is this durable? Yes, it is. It's pretty damn durable to me. I was very worried about it at first, but I think just the way that I put it into the wall keeps it pretty damn durable. It doesn't come with wall screws. If you do decide to go this route, just remember that all the screws that I have here, I had to get myself, and then a stud finder, which not a tool a lot of people own, but a pretty damn good one if you like to do things like this. But anyway, so yeah, this is the shelf, and this acts as our, I guess, our control console tray for this monitor. Now, real quick, the switcher I have is, I actually got it from a friend. It's pretty damn good as well. If you're going to go this route, just for the whole convenience of it all, I would use a switcher. I know it doesn't work with all TVs. It doesn't work with my actual primary gaming TV over here, but it does work on this. And I don't know if it's because of it's a lesser TV, probably is, but yeah, figure out if your TV that you buy, your screen, works with this. I highly recommend getting this. It's so much more convenient, and I'll show you why. So anyway, this is the monitor. This is the table. The where's the arcade stick? Well, I personally keep mine in this little shelf. I can adjust these shelves. They're also from IKEA. I basically fucking love IKEA. Cheap furniture I can customize. And I just put it. Sorry, I gotta do this real quick. Just put the arcade stick right on this little tray, and I'm done. Like, that's basically it. What this is, it's called Blaze, or is by Blaze. I don't know how popular this was, but I got this for $10. I got it for $10 at a thrift store, granted, but still $10 fucking dollars. That's pretty damn good, at least in my opinion, for a two-player arcade stick. And all the buttons they're pretty good. I haven't had any issues with them, which I have had issues with buttons on other sticks before. I've actually had this for a couple years. I just never had a use for it. The toggle sticks, they don't have springs in them, but they have a good arcade gate. I can feel the sort of octagon that they were going for, which I do prefer an octagon in my arcade sticks. But yeah, so all in all, pretty good thing. I don't know how popular it was. I don't know if they're easy to find, but I got mine for $10, and I can't imagine it would be too expensive to get one now, considering that they work for the Xbox. Actually, no, they work for the PlayStation 2. But more on the Xbox in a minute. So, anyway, yeah, definitely if you're into this sort of thing, I would pick this one up. It's pretty damn good, and pretty damn cheap. So, moving on. To make it even more convenient, just because I didn't want to have to buy two and then have to store another one, I went the easy route, and what I bought was a converter. And here, I'll do this real quick. Also, I have this belt just because I have a shelf up here. The Xbox kind of goes out. You know, always keep your shit stable. But anyway, so here's the cord I've got, and here is this converter. This fits PlayStation, whatever the hell you want to call it, the male piece, the piece you insert. I'll just put that right here. Okay. So this gray piece is attached to the arcade. I have a couple wires down here. But this is the, or I guess the arcade stick, the arcade console, control console. But anyway, so yeah, this goes into this, and that goes into that, and that's how it works. So let me turn it on. It takes a little while to come on. So I've got all of the Capcom in here right now, and yeah, I don't have all the characters yet because this is actually my third Xbox, and I did unlock all the characters recently. Anyway, it's not really important. I unlocked them all, and that Xbox died too. Microsoft sucks at making fucking consoles that last more than a year. Anyway, so this works basically perfect for the Xbox, despite the fact that it's on a converter. Now, I did have to set up some of the buttons, which is fine. A lot of fighting games I noticed have that, where you can pick the control layout. So despite the fact this is a PlayStation control stick, I'm going to call this shit something different every goddamn time. I've made it so that everything works. So this is your your low mid punch, your high punch, your low mid kick, your high kick, assist A, assist B, assist A plus B, and then this is just a maneuver I put in, this is the dash maneuver. This is kind of unique to Marvel vs. Capcom, but you get the idea is that I can set all these, and a lot of fighting games actually do have that all right here. So figuring out the mapping was kind of annoying because it's really, it doesn't tell you. I don't have like an instruction manual that says, oh, L1 through a converter is the fucking black or white or the trigger button or whatever. But yeah, technically L1 is the white button, and L2 is the L button on the Xbox. And same with that's black, and that's R. And it's the same for both. I have them both set up for this, and I actually do have two converters. The other one's down here right now. Not really going to show it off in this video. But yeah, you can play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the Xbox, which to my knowledge is cheaper than PlayStation. And use this, which fucking cool to me anyway. I liked it. Much more authentic. Feels a lot more. Just feels nicer, you know. And it's more of a piece to look at in my room when people come in, you know, to play games or whatever. So there's that. But also, the console it was intended to work on is the PlayStation, and I have the converter here. What's also cool about fighting games typically is that you can have the second player start a game if you want. If you want to do like a single player run through of a game, you could use the second player controller. So what I do is got this TV, got my Wi-Fi consoles, they're both on. This is actually plugged into both the second console in the PS2, the first console in the Xbox original, and then I just hit the switch. And it's Soul Calibur 3. Yep, here we go. Such a cool fucking game. I basically think they're done with the series now, but that kind of sucks. I hope they go back to more of this style of exhibition characters and blah blah blah. Anyway, it's not the fucking point of this video. Oh shit. So yeah, this also, look at the options menu. You can make Soul Calibur 3 work pretty damn well on this, and same for a lot of games. I actually have quite a few that would work on this. The Dead or Alive game, Mortal Kombat, I just bought a few of them. Tekken 5, obviously Guilty Gear, Street Fighter EX3, Bloody Roar, you know, all the good stuff. All the good stuff you can put on both of these. And what's cool is that certain consoles, like the Xbox, does have certain exclusives like Dead or Alive, and you won't find Street Fighter EX3 on the Xbox. You'll only find the PlayStation. So having this and then having the converters is a really good alternative to tracking down the I guess the arcade fucking ROMs for me to put onto like a fake arcade or whatever, like a custom arcade. I think just because still a custom arcade is still expensive. All in all, this shelf, being that it was $30, this control console being that it was $10, and this TV being that I got it on sale for I think $120, along with the mounting, which I think was $40. All in all, that's only $210 before tax, and that's assuming I already own these, which I do. But the converters were, I think they were about $5 a piece, so $220 before tax, and then just having the games. But I feel like if this is your kind of thing, you probably already own the games anyway. So, but if you don't, you know, add that in. But all in all, that arcade console cost me almost $600 to make. All in all, I think almost $600, maybe $550. But yeah, this is a nice cheaper way to do it. And what's cool also about the table, obviously it's a fucking table, so it has a multi-purpose. On the floor right now, I have the Steel Battalion control console, and I have that there because that's what I've been playing recently. I actually just went through the campaign twice. Pretty good fucking game. I like a lot of simulators, not a lot on the console, but I do like using the Xbox original for the kind of PC exclusive kind of stuff it was originally designed for. But anyway, so yeah, Soul Calibur 3, Xbox. This is my fold-out arcade. If you're wondering about stability on the shelf, I don't have a lot of problems with it. Sometimes I have some friends who really like, they get really into the game and it moves around a little bit. I did buy some double-sided Velcro that I was going to put on the shelf and then under the console, with the control console. I have not, as of yet. I just haven't felt the need yet, but if enough people had an issue with it, I was going to. As of right now, there's not a big enough issue. But I did think about that, and if you are the kind of person who goes very intense on your fight sticks, then I would suggest doing that double-sided Velcro roll from Staples. It's pretty cheap. I think it was like $7. I mean, a lot of these things are just little things you're buying to kind of combine together, So, like, a lot of them is pretty affordable. But, yeah. So, anyway, this is it. This is the damn thing. The switcher, the two consoles, the converters, the monitor mount with the sliding monitor, the fold-out shelf, the arcade stick, and I think it works pretty damn good. I'm pretty happy with it. I had a party recently. We played a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on it. It's a lot of fun, and it's a nice alternative, I think, to going out and buying a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 arcade machine if you just want to have the arcade experience but not spend all that goddamn money. But yeah, I'm shooting ending videos, so see ya.